Good morning. It is day 57 of the Mississippi River Trail, where I, as a single mom, am paddling the Mississippi River from Minnesota all the way down to Louisiana with 7 of my 15 kids.
We're a family of 15 kids. One mom and Smokey Bear.
And the 7 youngest of us are paddling the whole Mississippi River.
This is chaos made fun.
Come follow our adventure.
So today we get to hit Burlington. We are rapidly, I don't really think we're rapidly knocking out the town so much as they're coming more often now. But we are putting in larger mile days because one of the top asked questions is, when do we expect to be done? And our goal is still Thanksgiving. It is very, very much Thanksgiving. I promised my 8 older kids that we would be home for the holidays. The little kids want to be back. No one really wants to spend the holidays on the river. So we are pushing to make that goal. However, if we do not, we will go home for the holidays and then come back out here and finish up what's left. But I would really, really prefer to be done by Thanksgiving. So we're pushing miles, but that also means we come into towns more often. But as we work our way south, towns are coming more often. So today is Burlington, and that's another huge one. But we had a lovely, lovely stay at the Keithsburg Riverside Campground. It is a town-run campground, and they actually do a really great job. We had showers, we had all kinds of neighbors. Like, there's so many cool people here. Some anonymous person paid for our stay here, which a huge thank you to them. And the kids got to play with friends most of the night last night, and it was just a really, really lovely stay. So as you can see, huge, large amounts of sandy beaches all the way behind me. Tonight we have someone that is a river angel that has offered their cabin. It is not on river, it is off river, which benefits of a support vehicle. We can make that happen, but it kind of keeps us out of the city, under the bridges. It's been said that Burlington is a very river friendly town, but I think as our story has sort of gained some attention, people come out and love on us everywhere. But it also does not make for very much downtime either, where we can just sit without paddling or talking to people. So we are going to disappear into a little cabin tonight and recoup, get some stuff done, get chores done, and then hit the water tomorrow. Our goal is to paddle through Burlington today before we go to the cabin, and then we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. So anyway, it's going to be a good day. We have Lock 18, so locks are always fun. Locks are getting more and more fun. They've been fun from the beginning, but they're one of the highlights of everything we do. So what'd you got to say today?
I don't want to stay here.
Yeah. They want to take a zero everywhere. They met friends and they had lots and lots of fun last night. So they want to stay, but they want to stay at every fun place we go to. So we are packing up and getting ready to paddle out, and we're going to go see Burlington, Iowa.
Smokey's tip of the day. Smokey's tip of the day. Every click's a hooray.
Good morning, Smokey Bear here, and the wonderful Mississippi River. I mean, we're out on one of the greatest challenges there is to be had out here. I've done the Appalachian Trail, I've done the Florida Trail, now I'm out here on this wonderful Mississippi River. So this morning, I'd like to address the differences between being a single adventurer, I'll come up here closer so we can actually see you, being somebody that travels on your own, such as the Appalachian Trail and the Mississippi River. I do a lot of stuff out there by myself. I go out, it's my whole plan. I get up in the morning, I get to make my whole plan. I get to make my decisions. I get to decide when I'm going to start going. I get to decide when I'm going to stop. I get to decide when I'm going to have lunch, so on. Resupply, the whole thing is all about you because you're alone. You're out here by yourself. But on this particular trip, we'll discuss the differences between being out here by yourself and being out here with a group. I'm out here with a group right now. There's 10 of us out here. You get up in the morning, you'll make your ideas, you'll have plans. You'll go to the group, you present your ideas, you present your plans, understanding that each and every one in the group is going to present their ideas and their plans. And then our trail boss, our river boss, who is Nikki, she will take all of the plans that she's heard and she will put together a plan of what she's going to do. So what I'm saying is, this morning, you get up, you present your ideas. Maybe I want to go 30 miles today. Maybe there's others in the group that only want to do 15 miles today. So we'll all present our ideas to the trail boss, to the river boss, and then the river boss decides what we're going to do and makes the plan. Now, my advice today is to, yes, have your ideas, present what you would like to do, but be prepared for other things to be decided, other things to be done, because you're in a group. You're not by yourself. You're in a group. When you're in a group, you have to go along with the group. That's how we all get along, right? We deal with each other. It's all in all, when it all comes down, take one more look. The mighty Mississippi River, one of the greatest challenges the United States has to offer. Paddling 2,400 miles down this river, day after day after day. Every day is a new adventure. If y'all are worried about this, get over your fears. Go out, sit on the beach, watch the pelicans, go out and see some eagles. Get out there and walk a little bit, and guarantee you, walking's a lot better for you than sitting there watching TV or looking at your phone.
Get alerts when we release new episodes. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Lock 18 is in sight. We'll radio in here when we get a little bit closer. And for reference, this is probably about a mile out. I'm not real sure, but my guess would be about a mile. So despite it looking very, very close, we still have another good few minutes of paddling. But we have arrived at Lock 18, and then we will walk through and hit the town of Burlington. Hell yeah.
Okay, so we're approaching Lock 18, and this time, let's hope we don't get stuck for 2 hours waiting for a barge. Yesterday, we were going to go through Lock 17, but a barge came through right before us, and we had to wait.
Almost in Burlington. We're gonna paddle 11 miles, go to a learning center, I think, maybe. But if not, we're just gonna go to the cabin.
All right. Very fun fact about Lock 18. After 18 comes 19 in Keithsburg, and that is known as the largest lock on the entire Mississippi. The largest dam was Lock 15, but the largest lock that accommodates the huge barges is Lock 19. So we're all really super excited about Lock 19. But not sure how many miles downriver it is to Lock 19, but that is our next lock. That's gonna be a super fun one and pretty epic to see how exactly big it is. Actually sharing the lock today with a couple other boats, so this is kind of fun. Y'all gonna actually see what it's like to share the lock, and that is how big these are. Those are 2 fishing boats, and look how small we all are in this lock. 2 fishing boats, 4 canoes, and we're all in here together.
Hold on a second, right there.
Oh, very nice.
We need to stop messing around.
All in here together. Cool things about where we are on this portion of the river is the many different ways you can choose to do the river. This is actually what they call a slough. It's spelled S-L-O-U-G-H. Took me forever to figure out how to pronounce that right. In Texas, that would be a slough. But we are here, and this is called a chute. Over there is the slough. This is called Rush Chute, and over there the water level is too low, but that is actually, that goes out to the channel. but it is currently a sandbar, which is absolutely beautiful and would make for some crispy camping. But it's beautiful over there. But it allows us the ability to be remote when we want to be remote and just kind of disappear into the wild or stay on the main channel. So usually once a day, sometimes multiple times a day, depending on if they're shortcuts or whatever, we will actually take the sloughs rather than the main channel. However, the only drawback to that is there's not as much current, kind of sometimes no current at all. But like today, there's a little bit, but not much. So we're on a chute, or we're going into a chute right now. And then there's the slough over there. And we're gonna see if the chute has any current. My guess is no, but we're fixing to go find out. And all of these little byways off of the main channel will take us into Burlington. So we can kind of disappear when we want to and then stay on the main channel when we want to. It's actually really cool, and it allows us to see different aspects of the river and the more wild natural side of it versus the industrial channel side. So we just hop between the two, which is actually really cool. Up into Burlington, Iowa. We watched them deploy their boat.
Mom, you know what they're doing?
And they went that way.
They're picking up a boat that lost power.
Oh, they told you that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's
Mom,
cool.
you see that white boat way out there by the train bridge?
Oh, that's the one they're doing?
Yes, ma'am. It lost power.
I did not know that was the job of the fire department, but apparently that boat right there lost power and they are going to retrieve the boat. So I guess it's in danger. The current would not be going that direction, but it's in danger of maybe drifting into the piers of the bridge.
We found another one. Oh!
Oh, rip.
We found another one, but we escaped. Where'd he go?
Buried himself in the sand. We're ending today on a pretty beautiful note. So homesickness is a real thing, and the last few days have been rough. Morale's been a little bit low, and it's hard to continue on when the kids are struggling, and I miss home too. But on that note, Evie's coming out, and I think she's coming with Baxter, and I think we're gonna put Baxter on the river with us. Corey has plenty of time during his day to work on the training with him, which he can continue his training here with us on the river, and then he can hang with Corey during the day, and I have him at night. So it's not kind of the unfairness and the inhumaneness of putting him on the river with the hot sun beating down on him, adding more weight to my boat, having to worry about him on the water, but we still get to be with him at night. So it's the best of all worlds, and Corey wants a companion during the day, and he can continue his training with Corey, which is pretty epic. But on that note, older kids and I have made plans today and been on the phone talking back and forth, working out plans to see Evie and Odessa and probably Ivy and some of the kids that want to come with her. And the Baxter plan, we also had this offered to us. And y'all, look at this place. This was offered to us by Jim, and he's just a river angel and willingly gave it up. With the news coverage, people have been so kind and have actually come out looking for us at campsites and stuff. But it gets to be a lot too, where you want some downtime and you're just so surrounded by love and people that want to visit and so many beautiful people, but it also makes it hard to rest a lot of times. So after paddling into Burlington today, benefits of a support vehicle, we were able to shuttle back to his little retreat on the water that he has so willingly offered to let us stay in for the night. So we'll be here tonight. We've already done hamburgers on the grill. We have a fire going, and it is so accommodating. It's just a river cabin in which we can all just go in and chill. So a couple TVs up there that work. We haven't really watched TV in about 60 days. So there's been a few around, but they were so busy at Keith and Lynn's house that they didn't really watch much TV there. They swam the whole time and stayed active, which is the way I like it. But here there's some downtime just to chill, and it is a beautiful, beautiful spot. We actually paddled past this out on the main channel. We didn't go down the slough, but you can see the main channel is right out there beyond that island, probably like right there. That's where, nope, that's not the main channel. That through there is the main channel. It looks like a dead end in the camera, but it's not. So this is a little slough off the river or off the channel, and it's so beautiful. So we have Bear that has been, look at Bear. There's Bear. Bear's rowdy. Bear's having the time of her life. So it's accommodating, and it's a really, really fun place to just be able to have some downtime. They're fishing, they're having fun. I get a shower, and I never did take one at the campground last night because there was too much going on and lots of people came to visit. So we made all our miles, made it into Burlington, and got to come back to this, which is pretty epic because I'm ready for, as much as I love people and I love the social aspect of this, I'm also still an introvert at heart. So to be able just to decompress and have some downtime is huge. So I'm very thankful. Huge thank you to Jim and his family that allowed us to use his space, have burgers and not ramen or mashed potatoes, and just chill for a little while and kind of process the emotions of being homesick. So it does happen. It's not that we'll go home. It's not that we're in danger of going home. It's just when you sit in the boat for hours every day, thinking about everything you left behind, it takes its toll sometimes. And especially when you have kids you're missing. So this is a very, very good respite and a boost to the soul to just chill and realize life is still good. Because honestly, I was thinking in my boat today that if I were at home right now, I would be doing the same things I always do, laying in my bed, wondering why I did not enjoy the present moment. Why did I not just love where I was? Why did I want to go home so bad? And when I'm home, it's like, you had it so great. You were so free. You were out in the open every day. You were living your best life, and all you wanted to do was come home. So now you're home and you miss what was there. So that's the dichotomy of being on trail, is that you get homesick, but when you go home and it's finally over, you're trail sick and you just want to go back. So your heart really does live in two places when you live a life like this. But overall, I'm going to enjoy my present moment and absolutely love where we are, what we're doing, the fact we are so free and so outside and just so in touch with the most basic part of ourselves, and away from mostly screens for the most part and things like that. Other than vlogging, I don't read the comments. Comments get depressing in news articles and stuff. They're brutal. So I don't read the comments and I tend to stay off of it. So you just get to chill and just live your best life. And this is pretty good and it's pretty freeing and it's so independent. And I have worked so hard for so long to be independent, and I'm here. I've made it and we're doing our thing. That's a pretty good life. Quick little trip around this property. We're buried back here. Like, nobody knows we're here. That's amazing. Oh look, these even got little lights on the stairs that lead up to the cabin. We cook burgers down here. Refrigerator is working. Very cool. Look at that light. It's so bright. Huge fire going. We'll come out here and sit around that in here in a bit. Big old fire. And there is the Mississippi. That is our life right now. And that's pretty freaking amazing. Let's go take a look around before I take a shower. Let's go on a little tour of the river cabin. He said that he has worked on this tirelessly for I think the last 3 to 5 years. I can't remember. I already forgot that part. But he has put a lot of work. And those pillars right there are new. It used to only be like 2 feet off the ground, and now it's that far off the ground. Look at this. It's just a little piece of paradise. And that house over there is where Bear lives. Our cabin for the night. It's so perfect. It is so homey and accommodating. Look, and the bunk room. Are y'all having fun? Alright, so this is our home for the night. It's so perfect. So there's room for 10 people to sleep in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And there happens to be only
Mistakes in here.
9 of us, so we fit perfectly. And then Smokey's gonna sleep out here on the couch. So he's got his own place to sleep, his own little private quarters. So it is perfect. But how great is this? It's just a really, really cool little place. Huge shout out and thank you to Jim and his family and crew that made this happen.
Are you taking a video or pictures?
Watching maybe a phone.
We're sleeping in this cabin. It's pretty epic, and we're chilling. I'm
Chilling in
hungry.
those pajamas?
Yes, ma'am.
Those banging pajamas you got on?
Yes, ma'am. I'm hungry, and I want something to eat. So I'm gonna go down to my food bag and make coffee.
Ooh, that sounds good, actually.